This is DG Vision Network.
Hello everyone, I'm Princely Momodu and this is DG Vision Network with Bayo Agabi.
This is DG Vision Network.
As you all know by now, DG Vision Network is the go-to show for the latest in ICT, business and innovation, and today's show promises a whole lot of that as we'll be talking to Ogundele Abiodun, the General Manager of EMS, on how EMS is managing to stay competitive in a demanding economy. We'll also be having a special report on financial transaction, focusing on how consumer trend is driving mobile payment solutions. And we'll be having an exclusive look at Nigerian Digital Identification for Development workshop, which held recently in Abuja. But before that, let's check out all the latest development and issues that made news during the week. The National Information Technology Development Agency, NIDA, has finally replied the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, over comments credited to the leadership in which they accused the agency of peddling lies over the status of the University Transparency and Accountability Solution, UTSA. The National Information Technology Development Agency said that the University Transparency and Accountability Solution proposed by the Academic Staff Union of Universities has failed to pass certain testing and quality assurance requirements. The agency said in a statement in response to media reports on the role of the assessment of the UTSAs that the agency team carried out a series of vulnerability assessment and penetration tests on the UTSA's platform. One of these assessments revealed 5 high-risk vulnerabilities that were likely to negatively impact the platform if exploited. Furthermore, NIDA revealed 2 low-risk vulnerabilities were identified, and these were discussed with the ASU team, and further assessment carried out on the updated version of the solution revealed, that the high-risk vulnerabilities have been addressed. However, 1 medium risk, 3 low risk, and 44 information risks were identified. WhatsApp is likely to roll out a new feature that will allow users to share a file of 2 GB. After the new release of the new WhatsApp beta for iOS 15 that brings support to iOS 15, WhatsApp is now reportedly testing this new feature that will let people share major files up to 2 GB in size. As reported by WhatsApp development tracker WebBeta Info, the Instant app is testing this feature in Argentina. As of now, the instant messaging app can only share major files up to 100 megabytes. The screenshot of the new feature shared by WebBeta Info shows WhatsApp pop-up notification that says you can send major files up to 2 gigabytes. However, this is only available in Argentina for now and is limited to certain numbers of beta testers. Nelson Mandela's original arrest warrant non-fungible token has raised $130,000 in an auction aimed to fund heritage sites that document South Africa's struggle for democracy. According to Posthumous, Chief Executive Officer of Moment, the marketplace for NFT that sold the Mandela item, the proceeds from the sale will go towards Lilithleaf Museum Heritage Site, which received the original document in 2004 as a donation. Describing the deal as a way to revitalize the flow and keep history alive, Aaron, in an interview with Bloomberg, said the deal will help the museum site stay afloat as they have been badly affected by the lack of tourism due to COVID. As technology continues to evolve, so is the way we process our financial transactions. The use of digital payment platforms have become a norm for individuals and businesses alike, and this has led to a rise in digital payment platforms. But how is innovation in service delivery in this space and consumer trends aiding better digital payment solutions? Get to find out in this report.
For most Nigerians, transacting has become a whole new experience as technology played a huge role in its evolution. This new transformation heightened due to COVID-19 as demand for innovative and easy ways to transact increased.
It has helped the payment system to grow. We can see a lot of startups in fintech industry. because people actually have a need for them. The pandemic has made it possible for us, made us to realize that even while we're in our house, almost everything is possible. Pandemic has actually transformed our fintech industry and it has significantly increased the transaction.
As digital payment platforms become the go-to for businesses and individuals, many organizations have risen to meet this new challenge.
Sam's number is looking at the area where not many people are looking at to resolve issue. But there is a reason for mobile money operation to cover the area that our bank will not cover. As of today, we have, well, based on CBN reports, we have over 50 million Nigerians that are underbanked or yet to be reported in the BVN, that is bank database. These are the people these are the area where we have Sam's number is positioned to cover.
After many firms have fueled the payment ecosystem, the struggle for market dominance through innovative service delivery became the best leverage for a digital payment organization to be successful.
This pandemic that came in actually resulted into boom in transactions. So we apparently didn't plan for the level of increase in e-commerce transaction when it came after. That is why we have the gap. But I know it's a matter of time. People are aware. We see the fraud. It's taking place every day. You get the reports on monthly basis, even from CBN. They are reporting it, yes, so that people will be aware of what is going on. Based on forecasts, we were told that in the next 10 years, the Nigerian population will likely be double to 400 million. And if that is the case, then we should expect a triple, not double, of the transaction we have. So I would say we should expect a lot more of startup in fintech industry, and we should expect a lot more transaction.
Infrastructure, policy, and capacity are essential to the proper development and deployment of the Nigerian digital payment ecosystem, while the increase in insecurity and other risk factors can be a setback.
What one can say is that this is the time for government to come in, government intervention, to support the telcos for us to have a robust infrastructure. In the Western world, that risk still exists. So the best we can do is what the government is doing by stepping up compliance in order to increase. When there's increase in transaction, we should expect there will be increase in risk. So what do? Is to mitigate. And you can see that CBN is doing a lot in that area. Even here in Samsung, but not only Samsung, but all mobile money, all people in the financial sector, you see them almost on monthly basis, prep you to tell you these are the fraud discovered, this is what you need to do to mitigate it. So basically what we can do is that we cannot reduce the transaction. It's not possible. We can no longer reduce the quantity of transaction. It will continue to be on increase. So what we can do is to increase the level of risk mitigants that we're putting.
Agabi, welcome you to this new ride, a digital ride that takes you into the lifestyle experience of innovation, tech impact, and new business frontiers. This is DG Vision Network. On a weekly basis, we keep you well informed of developments and trends. Now the tech ecosystem is impacting politics, business, public and private enterprise management, plus how the new digital life can transform your business. I am Bayero Agabi. Join us.
This is DG Vision Network with Bayero Agabi. I am Princely Momodu. Still to come is a list of top 5 highest earning celebrities on Instagram. As you know, Instagram is more than posting pictures and videos. It's also a platform for brands and marketers to push their products and services. And who better to use than great influencers? But first, the World Bank Digital Identification Development Project for Nigeria is a project aimed at increasing the number of persons with national identification number. They recently organized a workshop in Abuja, and this report highlights key issues that were discussed and deliberated at the event.
Nigeria Digital Identification for Development is a project designed to increase the number of persons with a national identification number. issued by a robust and inclusive foundational ID system that facilitates their access to services. The ID4D is a World Bank project with NIMc serving as a consultant. Recently, in a workshop, there was an official handing over of trained representatives of the World Bank by NIMc, which held in Abuja. Stakeholders gathered to deliberate on the achievements of the project so far and what more needs to be done to reach its goal. The Honorable Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Professor Isa Ali Ibrahim Pantami, who was ably represented by his special assistant, Dr. Mohamed Dahiru, in his opening address, first applauded NIMC for doing a good job of registering more Nigerians in the last 12 months and further emphasized on the needs solid foundation for Nigeria's identity.
Of course, you are aware of the numbers for issued national identity numbers. How is skyrocketed from 40 million to over 70 million within the period of 12 months or so. Of course, the ministry is also very much aware of the need or the imperative for laying a solid foundational identity for the country in a way that enables services from the different sectors in as much as it can make those services, either public or private, more effective.
Dr. Vincent Olatunji, Commissioner, Nigerian Data Protection Bureau, also buttressed the importance of the ID4D project to Nigeria's digital journey. The Commissioner also advised that Nigeria as a country must quickly articulate its position in order to benefit from the global digital economy.
So we're happy to be here this morning to learn this wonderful event and to say that the issue of ID4D is very important and highly significant to Nigeria's digital journey. We are all aware of the launch of the National Economic Policy and Strategy, that was in 2019. And there are various partners under the ministry that are playing one role or the other.
Mrs. Uche Chibo, Acting Director and Senior Special Assistant to the DG, opined that the task ahead is ensuring a proper identification process which requires huge commitment, dedication, and passion.
The task ahead is huge. And this ID4D project requires people who are fully committed and dedicated. You have to have a passion for what you do. Some of us have been on this project for almost 12 years. And if we didn't have the passion, we would have left also for greener pastures. But we know that the country needs this system. We need to bequeath this system, if not for our generation, but the generation to come.
Mr. Chuks Onyeponuka, Director ITIDD, who also spoke at the workshop, emphasized on the huge challenges faced by identification, capturing, and synchronization.
She has spoken of the quality of biometrics that is captured by other agencies is far below the specified standards. Thirdly, people when they capture, they don't define which one is the right turn, left, and all the rest of it. Then, another thing that you discover that one person can have more than 5-10 records with different men. So you can see that. So for you, and what we want is a golden record.
As a collaboration with the World Bank, Ida Mbob, World Bank representative, expressed satisfaction on what has been done so far and charged all participants to do more for proper identification to be achieved.
I think just to finally note, I think Dr. Vincent made note of that, and as much as we are very keen to enroll and roll out as much ID as possible, there's also to support the growth of the broader digital economy. We know that when we talk about digital skills and employment, innovation, financial inclusion, etc., it all stems from making sure that there's an extensive ID system that's inclusive and supports women and marginalized groups as well. So we're really looking forward to a successful implementation. We're looking forward to, in the next 6 months, the project being upgraded again to moderately satisfactory, which is why this particular workshop is very critical for us to really identify ambitious but goals that can be met.
This is DG Vision Network.
Hello everyone, I'm Bamigbe Olumola. On today's Top 5s, I'll be letting you know the top 5 highest earning celebrities and influencers on Instagram. At number 5, we have Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez is a Spanish singer and actress who has a massive fan following worldwide. She has a huge follower base on Instagram and she has been among the most popular Instagrammers for years. She breaks the norm that celebrities don't get high engagement rates on their posts and gets average of 1.41% engagement rate on her Instagram post. She is often seen endorsing fashion, lifestyle and beauty brands. Selena has 288 million followers on Instagram and earns $1,468,000 per post. At number 4, we have Kylie Jenner. Kylie is the owner of the beauty brand Kylie Cosmetics and is one of the most influential people in the beauty industry. She belongs to the popular Jenner Kardashian clan of Keeping Up with the Kardashian fame. The entire extended family rose to fame because of that show, but each has their own set of accomplishments. Kylie is a celebrity influencer who charges over $1 million per post and is mostly seen endorsing luxury fashion and beauty brands. Kylie Jenner has 299 million followers on Instagram and earns $1,499,000 per post. At number 3, we have Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande is an award-winning American singer, actress and songwriter who has several hit singles. She is one of the dominant female singers on the Billboard chart and was second on the list of top Instagram earners in 2019. A simple mention from her on Instagram feed can help you reach her several million followers. Ariana Grande boasts of 289 million followers and per post earns $1,510,000. Standing on number 2 is Hollywood actor Dwayne Johnson, popularly known as The Rock, who first gained popularity as a wrestler. He is known for his solid build and is mostly seen in action movies, and that makes him a perfect celebrity influencer for health and fitness brands. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has 289 million followers on Instagram and gets $1,523,000 per post. And on the number 1 spot is no one else but Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the most popular football players in the world and doesn't really need an introduction. For all those who don't know about the sport, he is a Portuguese football player who plays forward for the Portuguese national team and for his club side Manchester United. Ronaldo is the dream celebrity brand endorsement for any sports brand, and he also does it well. Unlike other celebrities who often just mention a brand and doesn't even bother to write a good caption, he actually does a good job. This great footballer has a world record of 418 million followers on Instagram and he makes $1,604,000 per post. That's it for the top 5 highest earning celebrities and influencers on Instagram. For more top 5 videos, head to our YouTube channel www.youtube.com/DGVision Network. Please don't forget to subscribe.
This is AIT Infotech Network, reaching you from Freetown in Sierra Leone,
Accra, the Ghanaian capital,
Addis Ababa in Ethiopia,
Johannesburg in South Africa.
we are in Cairo in Egypt,
Tunis, the Tunisian capital,
Cape Town in South Africa,
reaching you from Dubai, Hanover in Germany,
live from Chicago,
Las Vegas in the United States of America, Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, we are in Beijing, China,
in London, England.
I am Bayero Agabi. Join us.
You are still watching DGVision Network. Now, the Express Mail Service has operated as a courier and business arm of the Nigerian Postal Service since 1986 with the responsibility of effective and efficient collection, conveyance, and timely delivery of merchandise locally and internationally. After 36 years of operation, how is the EMS keeping a competitive edge in the environment it operates as a courier firm? Who better to answer this than the General Manager of the EMS, Ogundele Abiodun, who is our guest of the week.
Today have to be technology based, has to be ICT based, and being up to date in ICT competition is very, very expensive. It requires money, real funding, because the program you use today that you believe you are the best, you can do this, by tomorrow it has already changed. And if you want to remain in the market, you equally have to measure up to that standard, and it requires a lot of fun. So within that understanding, EMS is doing a lot to be able to make sure that we provide services for our people, and we do those things that are expected of us. Of course, we have a lot of things. We have a lot of things. We know that EMS, being a courier farm, you cannot compare it with an item that is posted in Lagos and is expected to be delivered in Maiduguri with 250 naira. So what we have done is that every EMS item posted within the country, we make sure that we are airlifting them to the airport cities closest to the delivery point. To the airport cities closest to the delivery point. Therefore, some of our customers do call us that an item was posted in Maiduguri by 9 a.m. and it was delivered in Lagos before 5 p.m. on the same day. Why? Because EMS item, as soon as we post them, we take them to the airport and off, we are airlifting them. Actually, our primary aim is to protect the interests of the customers. That is our primary aim. And we have a lot of stakeholders along the entire value chain of the operations. We have a lot of stakeholders. Now, in relating it to our stakeholder, let me start like this. Any items that is posted here in Nigeria that is going outside the country, there are a lot of stakeholders along the value chain. When an item is given to EMS here to deliver in Germany, it is the designated postal operator of Germany, EMS there, that will deliver the item. Not that somebody will fly from Nigeria to go to Germany to go and deliver. So along the line, there are a lot of stakeholders. There are a lot of other bodies that we will relate with. Like from here, when it is done, we have other organizations like SACOL, we have like NACO, who are handling agents for various airlines. We hand it over to them. They now take it to all those countries and the airlines and all that. That is movement of items as far as going outside the country is concerned. Now, at times, you experience some hitches. No matter how good a system is, there may be one hitches or the other here and there. To protect the interests of our customer, because some of the items are time bound, they are supposed to be delivered within a definite period of time. So the moment there is any hitch, we withdraw such item and send it straight through another means that is far more expensive with our normal procedure. Far more expensive, but we ensure that the interest of the customer is protected to make sure that the item gets to where it is getting to on time. There is no item that is sent through EMS in Nigeria here that is going outside the country that will not be scanned, fully scanned before it goes out. And in doing that, we are collaborating with security agencies, Nigeria Customs Service, NDLEA, EFCC, DSS, all of them, we have them that are working with us. The moment any item comes, posted from Sokoto or posted from Oyo or posted from anywhere, it gets to our mail office, all of them are there. We will scan them to know that they are not containing prohibited items. Prohibited items. Now, after that, if any of the security agencies also have cause to say that, this one, we'll pack everything into the examination room. They will now be cut open in the presence of everybody and see what is there. And sir, in that process, we have apprehended a lot of items that contain hard drugs. That are being sent out of the country. At times, the NDLEA will bring sniffer dogs here to come and sniff all the items that we are taking. And you know all those dogs, even if you hide drug inside your blood, they will sniff it out. So these are the ways we are collaborating with them to ensure that no contraband, no prohibited items goes out of Nigeria through the EMS and through the post. We have a lot of mechanisms in place for customers to be able to access us and make inquiries concerning their items and all that. Now, at the international level, at the Universal Postal Union level, and at the EMS cooperative level, which is a development of UPU itself, there are software that are used so that customers will be able to track and trace their item. For EMS items, there is what we call iCare, and there is what we call Rugby. All these softwares are available to be able to track and trace your item so that the customer will be able to know this is where my item is at any point in time. This is where my item is at any point. And if, for instance, an item gets to the border, maybe to the border of Japan, or to the border of Ethiopia, or to the border of US, and for one reason or the other, the border police or the border customs, they detain the item. When the customer is tracking it, you will see it detained by custom. First day, second day, of course, third day, you will be agitated. Why is my item detained? We are the one that collected the item from you. It will come back to us. And there are ways whereby it can come back to us, just as you said. It might be through sending an EMS, trending a USSD that we are developing now, and it might be through phone calls. So the moment you get in touch with us, that this is what is happening, then we know how to get in touch and get precisely where the item is.
This is DigiVision Network.
That was Ogundele Abiodun, the General Manager of EMS, and this is where we call it a wrap on the show today. Remember to stay informed by visiting www.digivisionnetwork.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/digivisionnetwork. And also follow us on our social media handles displayed on your screen. I am Princely Momodu, and on behalf of our regular host, Bayero Agabi, it's bye for now.